broken roof. It was game time at school. The children were outside on the field. Anina ran up to Mrs. May. Come and see something, Mrs. May, she said. Someone had broken the fence down and dumped junk on the field. Wilf was cross. We don't want junk on our field, he said. The field isn't a dump, said Mrs. May. Then Mrs. May saw something in the junk. Do you see this? She asked the children. It's a maggot. It gets the water out of wet clothes. How does it do that? Asked Anina. Mrs. May took the maggot into the classroom. She showed the children how it worked. First, she got a big sheet and made it wet. Then Nadine turned the handle and Biff helped Mrs. May put the sheet through. The water ran out of the sheet and went into the bucket. We don't use maggots now to get clothes dry, said Mrs. May. What do we use? Mrs. May showed the children a picture of someone washing clothes a long time ago. Mrs. May asked the children if they had any old things at home. So some of the children said they had. When Biff and Chip got home from school, they looked at the little house. The house looked very old, said Chip, and so do these little children. Let's take them to school. Kipper didn't want them to take the little house to school. What about the magic? He asked Biff. The magic won't work if we don't take the key, said Biff. Some of the children took old things to school. What a lot of things, said Mrs. May. We can find out all about them and have a display. Mrs. May liked the little house, and so did all children. Biff and Chip didn't say the house was magic. There was a secret. Wilf was being silly. He climbed on Mrs. May's table and pushed some books over. The books fell onto the little house with a crash. Oh no, said Biff. One of the books made a hole in the roof. Wilf was very upset when he saw the roof was broken. I'm sorry. Perhaps I can get my dad to mend it. Biff tripped to the house home. Kipper was cross when he saw it was broken. He had the magic key in his hand. Will the magic still work? He asked. Just then, the key began to glow. A new adventure began. The magic took the children back in time. It took them to their house a long time ago. The house looked new about the roof was broken. There were 3 children playing outside with 2 men were mending the roof. Didn't your house look nice a long time ago? Said Biff. But how did the roof get broken? The children saw Biff, Chip, and Kipper and ran up to them. Hello, they said. Who are you? I'm Biff, said Biff. This is Chip, and this is Kipper. What funny names, said the girl. My name is Victoria. This is Edward, and this is Will. What funny clothes you have, said Will. Not as funny as yours, said Kipper. Kipper looked up at the man on the roof. How did the roof get broken? He asked. We don't know, said Edward. It was broken when we woke up. That's funny, said Kipper. A lady came out and called to the children. Come inside and wash your hands, she said. It's time for tea. Your mom? Biff asked. No, said Edward. That's our cook. The children went into the kitchen. The cook looked at Biff, Chip, and Kipper. May they stay to tea? Asked Victoria. They have funny clothes, said Cook, but yes. Biff looked around the kitchen. This is not like your kitchen, she said. Cook looked at Chip's hand. Go and wash your hands, she said. You can't have tea until you do. After tea, Cook made the children wash their hands again. Then she told Edward to take some tea to the workmen. Come and see our rooms, said Edward. The broken roof was in Edward's room. It is made yet? He asked. It won't be long now, said